Y'all gonna start trolling me saying this stuff in the... Y'all gonna start trolling me saying this stuff in the... Y'all good?
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
No, they smacked my schmeat for a while. Okay. I would love a giant dinky. Thank you, Pup, for the blurb. Okay, new content time, y'all.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Let's go. Do I have to take this ride again? Yo, they really don't want you going in that room. On to the museum. We did the museum, though.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this Ultra Deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this Ultra Deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Let's go! Yo!
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
It's a new game, bro. New mug. Yo. Testing 2 printers at the same time. What the frick? Investor showcase.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
Oh,
it's
for
future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Couldn't agree more. This is really gonna take us places right here. W Decor, who left their cup by a leather sofa that faces a blurry room. What the frick? True, actually, though. Why would you leave your cup there? Feel like you're at Google. I know, dude. This is weird. Look at that bird computer, bro. I feel like there's so many secrets, man. Sequel ideas. Stanley can throw axes?
Milk drinker.
Okay, who just called me a milk drinker? I'll never recover, bro. Nude Stanley. Okay, never mind. I don't want to play this game. New content is out. New content is in. True.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the
Dude, this
Stanley
game is
Parable 2
amazing.
is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Yeah, dude, this game is so good. Like, any situation that your mind thinks of while you're playing it, they added it to the game. Like, if anything you could think of, it's probably gonna happen. I don't want to miss any, like, Easter egg type stuff, you know? But just the 2 of us, we can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us. They even got the lyrics in here, bro. This way to the show floor. Dang, I am the only person here. All right. Ooh.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Reassurance bucket, office decorations, infinite hole. Bro, what? The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind,
yeah, that's exactly what I wanted out of this game.
Button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Man, they put in so much effort to just get that perfect button, man. All right, here we go.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game,
Wow.
this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of
Okay,
this
fair
feature.
enough.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
Got you. I got you.
Here we go. Let's take a deep breath. Clear your mind.
Clear your mind, chat.
Forget
Take a deep
whoever
breath.
you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
I am Jim.
Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
I am.
If so,
I've never
then
been
please
more Jim
step
in my
forward
life.
and
Where's
press the
Pam?
button.
Pam?
Jim.
It said
Yes,
my
you
name,
see?
dude.
What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Oh my gosh, they got it. How did they know?
Jim.
Dude, that's crazy. I like, did they have all of my info? Is that how they knew? PMA turned into Pam. Dude, like if I was actually becoming Jim, I need my Pam, okay? That's the only way that I can fully accept my new identity as Jim.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim
You
to
heard
play the
Jim in
Stanley
the
Parable
game.
too.
Yeah, I sure
that
did.
Would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
There's so... Dude, this is insane.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
We
But
love
I'm undecided
balloons.
on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday or happy 12th birthday step niece? Which one do you guys think? Get well someday, like, is the biggest insult possible because it sounds just like completely...
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which
Let
one
me
you
guess, you're gonna
actually
pick
really
the other
wanted
one.
all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece it is.
You know what? Frick you, man.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
It just works. Literally a Todd quote in the game. Is this the... Oh, yeah, this has got to be it. Did they just hate crime Crohn's disease? Yeah, pretty much.
Stanley,
I'm used to
here's
it.
an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right.
Sick.
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
If I fall down this hole and I wanted to, I could probably leave this on until this PC died and I would continue falling. Have fun with this.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole,
Yep.
you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
What if I don't?
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say
That,
this
that
tactfully,
little
but it's
circle's getting
possible
a
that I
lot smaller,
slightly
by the way.
exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
What?
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
Hold on,
From
wait.
one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so
Got
clever.
him.
Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look,
Bro,
things
if
got a
I
little
died
heated
right there,
there.
I was
think we
gonna
both
get my
said some
family to
things we
sue you and
didn't
they'd be
mean.
rich.
Why don't we just put
I'd
all
be the
this behind
sacrifice.
us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
What happens if I stand here long enough? Maybe I'm just happy being down here. Dang, nothing happens? Bruh.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Ugh.
Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yeah,
I couldn't
it
help but
did.
feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay.
Dude,
Yeah.
is this gonna just
I'm
like
starting
fill
to
the
become
entire thing
extremely
up?
certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Alright, bet.
Well, there it is.
Wow.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not
Caught.
infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
Literally just caught you in a lie,
How
bro.
is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is
Oh,
the
no.
Teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago.
Oh,
Try it again.
no.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
Easy.
Take care, Stanley. I
Later.
hope you and the hole
Wait, why are you
have a
calling me
wonderful
Stanley,
rest of
bro?
eternity together.
I'm Jim. Can't even get my name right, bro. That's crazy. Oh no. This is fine. F to change my perspective.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
This is fine.
Whoa! No! Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. They got me.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
Dude, that is
Because
crazy.
this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole. And I'm looking forward
I
to all
thought
of
you
it.
were leaving,
Stay alert,
bro.
Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
I thought we were... Free, new and easy achievement. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement, no more steps. We just need your phone number, email, social security
Now,
number,
here's something special.
all your
You remember
relatives'
that broken
names.
test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Whoa. No strings attached?
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
Frick.
I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Give me my achievement. Collect them all?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a
You gotta
real
pull it
video
harder,
game. In the Stanley
Okay.
Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Wow, dang, okay. Okay, that's not scary. One of 6? I thought you said we weren't counting them.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Is there actually 6 of those?
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley
Yeah,
Parable
let's
2
go.
as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Oh my gosh, let me have fun, bro. No jumps remaining, player tiers. Dude, this game, okay. The trolling is on another level. Okay, I guess we do the reassurance bucket. I think that's the last thing that there is to do.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
All right, let's hear
It's
it.
the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Oh, sick.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
You mean to tell me that's all I gotta do? Is to just walk around with a bucket and it'll make me feel more confident and more attractive? Why did nobody tell me this like years ago? I will walk around everywhere with a bucket. Time for me to go buy a bucket. It wouldn't actually work, but I mean, I can go get a bucket, but it certainly isn't gonna make me feel any better about how I look. So yeah, we just have to exit and then we're good.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Ooh, what is that? Dude, imagine an IRL stream, but the entire time I'm carrying a bucket.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear
What
yet
is
how
this?
exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay
All right, we're game
experience.
testing, y'all.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Wow.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version
It's okay.
2.
This is 1.1.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
All right, I see the vision.
Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
A brand new game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a
This
company
is
in a
so
big
much
building where he
different,
was
dude. They got
employee number
balloons.
42. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
The Stanley
Something
Parable
that would forever
2.
change Stanley.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what this game is about, bro. I heard really good things about it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
A bucket?
Stanley picked up the bucket.
That's insane. Dude, I've never played anything like this in my entire life.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yeah. I'll listen to the narrator. I have no reason to not listen to what he says.
Still no one was here.
Whoa, where did everybody
Stanley needed
go?
the bucket's
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no, we're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Are you good?
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things. All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see, I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, "Ah, it's a bucket." There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
But it belongs with its homies, man.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest,
I
I'm
would
sick
love
of
the
the
silent
pettiness on
treatment, 'cause
display.
all you do
You
is
can stay here
yap.
all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Thank goodness, bro. Like, the bucket deserves to be with its homies, though, you know? They've been in this thing together for a long time. We just met.
Hello? Anyone who
You
happens
can't
to be
leave the
nearby?
bucket?
The person at this computer is dead.
You can't even leave the bucket. Bro. What do you mean leaving in the closet? I'm trying. Okay, listen. Everybody in the broom closet, listen up. I know that you want your bucket back, alright? Trust me, I would love to give it back to you guys, but I can't, alright? I've tried everything, and I'm locked in this simulation. Dude, I feel
Coming
like
to a
such an
staircase,
idiot.
Stanley
Like, I
and the
feel
bucket walked
so
upstairs
guilty.
to the boss's office.
Ooh!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried.
Let's
so,
go!
I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines. The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him,
Dude,
reassuring that in this darkest
freaking
moment of
bucket,
uncertainty,
man.
he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, everything gonna be alright. He is the best. That's a good bucket. Do you talk to all your buckets like that? Is the
Although
bucket
this
gonna
passageway
save my
had the word
life by
escape
going down
written
the
on it,
escape?
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Nah, trust. Bucket got me. Now, this looks like the same death is about to happen, right? However,
Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death?
we're
This is
not,
what Stanley
because the
thought to
bucket
himself,
is gonna
and he
save
sort of
me.
kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere.
Nah, see,
Farewell,
watch
Stanley.
this.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death. It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket.
No,
It's
wait.
true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
No.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
No, listen.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.